Hi everyone, I hope you're doing great. I promised to do a video in English, so there we are. If you see me, I had a lot of requests recently, like Rocco, for example, who asked me, when do you do the next English video? We don't understand French. Please do something in English. So there we are. I hope you will pardon my French in this video, but I have a question for you. How do you withdraw and reinvest your cashback on AI marketing without slowing down your robot? This is the question we are going to answer using the forecast section of AIG. So without further ado, let's go on AIG, and I'm going to show you how to make sure to have a daily budget that is going up. Let's go on the forecast and let's talk about this. We made a new system here. The forecast system is much more evolved than what it was before. For those who are nostalgic with the old thing, you can just click here and you will have the old panel. But let's speak about the future, all right? There we are. So how to make sure that my robot will be able to grow up and up without slowing down if I withdraw the money. So you have been told there is one way of thinking about this. You have been told that you need to withdraw from the first of the month, the first day of the month, to the 10th, and then reinvest everything from the 10th to the end of the month. So in other words, you're doing 1/3, 2/3. And this is a smart move. The 1/3, 2/3 is working in a way that your robot will continue growing, but it will not be even. It will actually be less effective than reinjecting every 3 to 4 days. Why and how much to reinvest every 3 to 4 days? Well, it's very simple. AI marketing is calculating marketing campaigns. And if you look at your bot here, you realize this budget is recalculated every 3 to 4 to 6 days sometimes. This budget is being recalculated almost every week. So if you reinject money every week, you can make sure that your robot will continue to grow. But if you stop reinjecting for 10 days, of course, your robot will start to go down. So we found a way with AIG to fix this problem, to know how much you can withdraw and how much you can reinvest on AI marketing without slowing down your robot. And it's very simple. The way we approach it is not every month, but every week, for a simple reason that I just explained. So how to know how much I will be able to withdraw in the future if I analyze the incomes that I had previously? Well, there is only one way to know how much I'm going to earn, is to analyze the progression of the past weeks. So I've done this for you. We've done this with David. We are going to show you how to read your income on AI marketing and how to analyze it to be able to forecast how much you're going to earn in the next few weeks. Let's go. So as you can see here, we have several columns. The first bunch of columns is about the cashback that is theoretically earned. I say theoretically because you know that from the day of the sale to the delays of getting the cashback, you have a theoretical amount of number of days. And it's fine, because more or less you will get this cashback. Maybe not on the dot, but within few days you will get it. So what we are doing here is not like to the nickel, to the cents, all right? What we want to know is an average of progression and an average of withdrawing and reinjecting. So there we go. You can see here that in the theoretical column, I analyze the money that came in every week. So these are the past week. And please, before you talk to us on the support, just realize that if it starts on this week is because that's the first week where I received any cashback, all right? It's not the week where my robot started to wake up. Okay, that's not the first week, is not the week where your robot started to work. is the first week where your bot started to get you back some cash back. So this is basically 2 to 3 weeks after you started your robots. Because the shop that is the shortest in its delays give you 15 days before you get the cash back. The longer delay is 84 days with one of the shops, which is Watches to You, I think. So you see, I made a video about this to explain why you want to have 35% on the first month. And that's the reason why there is a delay. So this first week you see here is the week where you first started to receive any cash back. All right. So on the very first week, I started to make $193. So next to this column, I want to know what is the progression, weekly progression of my income. And you can tell in the beginning that it's completely erratic, meaning that from one week to another, you're going to have minus and plus. We put it in red and green to make it easier. But what is interesting is that after 4 to, let's say, 5, 6 weeks, you will have something that is more logical. You see, you have a percentage that starts to become stable. And look at that. From the week 20th to the week 26, I have an average of 12, 14% around this, all right? So if this amount of this progression is stable, as you can see here, 6%, 13, 9%, 15, if I calculate and I forecast with this average on the next few weeks, I will have an idea on how much I'm going to earn in the future weeks. If I know how much I'm going to earn every week, I know how much I'm going to inject and how much I'm going to withdraw. The good way to do it is to reinvest the 2/3 and to withdraw 1/3. So that's what we have done. We have done it weekly. So this is the current week where I'm shooting this video, week 27th. And you can see that I made theoretically $688. If I calculate 2/3 of this amount, I know that I have to reinject $458. This is what we're going to do on AI marketing right after that. Actually, we can do it now. Look at that. The real amount of money that I reinjected this week is 0. So far, I didn't reinject anything, all right? But the last few weeks, I can tell I know how much I reinjected. I reinvested this amount every week to make sure that my robot will not slow down. This week is 0. So let's go on AI marketing. I'm going to make sure that everything is all right. Here, I'm going to go on top up. I have 450 in my cashback. How much should I invest? Okay, I'm going to put it all, 450, and I'm going to pay. That's it. Replenishment is done. The top-up history shows my amount. I'm gonna just reload the page to make sure that AI marketing is communicating with AIG to give me this amount. I'm just going to go on the forecast again. And as you can see here, ta-da! You see, the real amount I invested this week now, instead of 0, is 450. Because of course the data came back in AIG right away. So now I'm spot on, meaning that I reinjected what I need to reinject. By the end of the week, I'm going to make around $230 that I can accumulate until I'm going to withdraw it. So I know that next week I'm going to earn around $636. How do I know that? Well, AIG receive all the cashback data from AI marketing, so I know precisely how much cashback is going to come up next week. And this is going to be 636. So on this 636, I'm going to reinject 424 and get for myself, I'm gonna withdraw 212. So instead of withdrawing 229 this week, I'm gonna wait for next week. And if I add the two amounts, I think it's gonna be 450. So I'm gonna write down 450, and that's my forecast, my own forecast. I decided that in 2 weeks from now, next week, I'm going to withdraw 450. I'd rather withdraw this amount because every time you withdraw something from AI marketing, you need to pay a fee of $2 or $3 if you withdraw with Bitcoin. So I don't want to have to pay a fee every week and having $3 every week. So I'm waiting for 2 weeks, and so it's going to be peanuts on when I'm going to withdraw. So I'm going to have my 450 in my pocket very soon. So that's the way I see the forecast here. So if you continue to look down, you will see that you will have a forecast amount of how much you're going to earn. And if we continue with this progression of 9%, I minus this progression just to make sure I'm under the normal progression, just to not be disappointed if I get lesser. But here I'm supposed to have at least 9% of this income. See? So I think that's it for today. I wanted to show you how this forecast segment is being used. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, you can put a like on the video and subscribe if you didn't already, because we're going to have much more interesting content to speak about AI marketing and things around AI marketing very soon. You're going to see that. So I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to do another video very soon on the other segments and functions on AIG. So I see you soon. Bye-bye.